Brother, welcome to Lxst Talks. I'm
Appreciate
stoked to start this with you. You know, we go way back, bro.
Yeah.
This feels like the right way to start it, you know?
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking about me.
No worries,
I was absolutely honored.
Yeah, and I'm stoked. I'm super stoked. We got the lights so intimidating and awesome, and
Yeah. I gotta admit, I'm a little intimidated. You sit down and you're like, okay, everything's cool, and then everything's going, and it's like, maybe it's not.
yeah, we tried to start it, and I freaked out, and I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah,
But we're here now, and yeah, this is it, man. What's up? How you been?
I can't complain.
Yeah.
A little overwhelmed the last year.
Yeah.
But
What's overwhelming?
so I finished up my 100th show, December 19th.
Yep.
So that was a pretty big deal.
So funny story about that though is, we tried to make such a big deal about that and keep it so hush hush. Like we had a group chat going, like everybody's going to Christian's or Wayward's 100th show. You know what I mean? And we're setting it up, and it was like we were in that one call, and like Greasy leaked something like, "Yo, so am I picking up Ryan or you?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Dude, we totally blew it." But it was that huge ice storm, and totally bummed the whole idea because like Port Elgin got completely shut down.
So I totally missed the whole Greasy thing. Surprise. Usually spend a lot of time smoking weed on that call.
Yeah.
But
But the 100th show. That's crazy, dude. You've been working so hard lately. Like,
going to Guelph in December is always a crapshoot,
yeah.
right? We went to the Recognition Awards a couple years back.
Yep.
Absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Took us
Actually,
like
yeah.
3.5 hours
Yeah.
to drive to Guelph.
Yeah.
Right? It's like an hour drive.
Yeah. Right. No, I know, right? And that's the one thing is like booking tours and stuff. Like, I feel like we should be completely standing far away from winter stuff just because, like, then we're dealing with cancellations, all that kind of crap, right?
Yeah. Well, the green belt. You got to stay away from the green belt. You come to Ontario, the green belt, you hear all the green belt, you see signs all over the highway, bro, the green belt.
What?
But what they fail to tell you is the green belt is also the snow belt.
True.
So if you can avoid the nightmare,
Yeah.
then you're all right. But unfortunately,
So
we're like
spring
right
to
in
fall.
the middle.
Spring to fall is what we're
Right.
Yeah.
Anywhere that has like a lot of growing, a lot of farmland in the green belt.
True. Okay, crazy. Yeah, I have no idea about that stuff. I just live and breathe music.
Well,
And now this podcast, fuck it.
we're out here. The podcast, yeah.
It's okay, but your 100th show, dude, you've been working this, like, since I've started, dude, and I've watched a lot of people start their first being an artist, you know what I mean? And, like, we've helped a lot of people do it. But, dude, you have totally surpassed, like, a lot of them. And it's just commitment and work ethic that you've been putting in, dude. And, like, 100th show, dude, that's, like, congratulations on that. That's huge.
Thank you.
And, like, how long have you been on stage?
Like under 3 years.
Yeah.
I think it was 2.5.
I think we're
somewhere
about 3
around there,
years
like-
with that, yeah.
So every year I have a goal of performing 50 shows.
Right.
And when I first started, you perform 50 shows. Come on, you're lucky to get 5. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly,
But
yeah.
so the goal was always 50 shows. So every single year, that's the goal.
Right.
So on the third go, I came up to 100.
That's crazy, bro.
And
50 shows is a lot of shows to want to commit to, though. Like, and I'm like, seriously, because, like, I think our biggest year, LxstCauz did, like, 25 shows. And, like, it wasn't even winter yet, and we were like... And then it's like, Wayward still got 15 more shows. Or, like, a show comes up and, like, Wayward's on it. And, man, that's sick, though. Because, like, and I feel like that's a big thing is, like, becoming an artist is just doing as many shows as you can, because then you get comfortable being an artist on stage doing that thing.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think people sell themselves short, right? You see what you want, and it's like, no, there's too many things going on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm like, yo, a show, I want that 15.
Yeah.
I want that 20. I want that 25. For me, I run everything by numbers, right? So 10,000 hours, right? That's the goal. 10,000 hours to become a master of your craft, right? So I really only count stage time, which is probably dumb.
15 minutes. Yeah.
So, but like that's my goal. When I started rapping, you know, I didn't start rapping to make albums. Yeah. I never thought that I would have music on Spotify.
Yeah. Right?
Right?
Same. Like just starting music is like, it's almost a weird wave that comes over you. Like you started and then it's just like you kind of self-commit to it. And then to a point that you're like, okay, like I'm actually doing this to put this on Spotify and do that. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like escalates to that automatically, I feel. Yeah,
so I just wanted to get on stage.
Right.
And
that's the big thing, yeah. Stage time I feel like is the biggest part of it. And like even with stage time though, so that's what I wanted to capture is because like doing all these shows, you're also going to all these other cities.
Yeah.
Right? And you're building your fan base where that's, you know, growing everything in itself. Right? So it's like stage time I feel like is a need. You know what I mean? Like if you're just a studio artist, some of these guys are studio artists and they're doing so good in the studio and they get on stage and it's like completely backing track and like no experience, you know what I mean? Like their posture isn't, I'm here for this, you know what I mean? Yep. And it's a big thing, and that's why stage time is just a big I feel like it's the biggest part.
100%. It definitely builds your confidence as an artist.
Exactly.
I remember the first show that we had in Guelph that I was on, and every time I moved, the mic started screaming.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awkward and uncomfortable.
Well, to touch on that though, and I feel like we discovered what it was, right? Like, and a big thing is like when you're talking into a mic on stage is like projection is key, because with that, you know, if you don't have that, and that comes with the confidence, right, of doing that so many times. But if you don't have that, then like, you know, the guy sitting behind the mixing board is trying to turn your mic up to a point that like it's working, but then you move and it's like picking up a speaker and then it's just like, psh, you know what I mean? And it's like, and it's a tough thing to overcome. It's a tough thing to deal with.
Learning curve.
It's a big learning curve.
That's all, learning curve. And so for me, we recorded the fiasco.
Right.
And I listened. I had some pointers, right? You gave some pointers. Wendigo gave some pointers.
Yeah.
And we move on. I went back. I watched that video probably 100 times.
Right.
And to be perfectly honest, whenever I start getting too confident and I start thinking too highly of myself, I put that video on.
Okay.
I put that video on just to remember like where you came from and how simple it is to fall back there.
Right.
Right? Like it took a lot of work to get to where we are.
Yeah. And it definitely is. And like playback's a big thing too, because I did the hello that all the time, right? Like I was like, and every time. It's like still, you know, if you get footage, you're not getting the footage because you want to post it. You're getting the footage because you want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, big time. Big time.
And I'm like, I'm studying it like a quarterback, bro.
Right.
So I used to do this weird little gay kick thing, this little side kick thing. Yeah. And like I noticed it and I'm like, yo, do I do that every time? And then I went back to all the videos that I'm watching and I'm like, oh, look, there. Oh, there it is. Right. And now I'm like consciously, I'm like, yo, you can't. You have to move your legs straight up and down, bro.
Yeah, That's hilarious.
Right? Just because I don't like the way it looked on the video.
Right. No, and that's exactly it. You know what I mean? Like you pick, dude, my thing, and you, now that I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna see it. So like when I'm up there and I'm like, I hit like an anxious part or something, dude. I'm sitting there and I rub my earlobe, and like and I'll do it quick. Just like I'll just be like, yep, I'm still here. I'm still grounded. You know what I mean? And like I never even realized that until I actually realized that I was doing it one show, and I was like, I'm just standing up here playing with my ear the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of So like as an upcoming artist though, to like lock in that is like there is so much to build on, and dude, you've been killing it, bro.
Well, thank you. I
You've been
appreciate
killing
it,
bro.
I have a goal, and like I know the steps that need to be taken.
Yeah.
And I just keep following those steps, right? You're not gonna jump overnight and be a superstar.
No.
The people that do that, I feel like they sold their soul. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a message that I'm trying to bring to the world, right? So I just want people to understand that everything isn't what it looks like.
No, totally. There's so many things. But let's talk. You're working on your first music video, right?
I am.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the homie Greasy Goods and I were, shout out to Greasy.
Yep.
Shout
Definitely
out
getting on here soon.
to the homie Rob Smith.
Marked, right?
Yeah.
Marked Productions.
Yep.
Definitely get Rob on here soon.
So we were over with Rob shooting the first video.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. It's creepy.
And I've heard the song, and the song is so fire, dude. Like you and Greasy came on like some sort of like element together. Like it's so fitting. Like both verses and like everything, the whole song is so put together properly. It's going to be sick.
I appreciate that. The thing is, I wanted to put on a track that I could showcase his talent. Right. I seen it right from the jump.
Yeah.
Like he had something that most people don't got.
Super motivated.
Right.
As well.
So I'm like, what can we do? You know me. I like to rap. I'm not real big on the hooks.
Yeah.
So I had this beat. I sent it off to him. I wrote my verse. He wrote his verse. And that was going to be it.
Right.
And then like 2 days before we were going to go record, it just hit me. Introverted with emotion, waves roll over in the ocean.
Yeah.
My doctor's magic potion got my demons in commotion. They bouncing in my head, causing forward locomotion. Taking these depressants like a zombie, no emotion. And I was just like, yo, that's it.
That slaps. Yeah.
I'm like, that's it. And then I spit my verse, and I'm like, okay, so then that'll go in a second time.
Yeah.
And then Greasy will come in. And then we got in the studio, off the record studio.
Okay. Where is that?
Shout out to Dave.
Shout out Dave.
I can't think
Shout
of
out Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave's the man.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Crazy. Where is that?
He's out in Sarnia.
Okay.
It's got beautiful studio. So anyway, we go in there and I spit my verse. And he already knows Greasy's verse because Greasy's in there all the time. Him and Greasy are homies, so like they hang out, right? So he goes, I think maybe you guys should go like line for line.
Right.
So, okay.
No, I always think those are cool, actually. They always, if they hit, they turn out sick.
So Greasy and I both wrote our verses completely separately.
Okay.
And it only came together there in the studio.
Right.
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, wild. It really, like, we were literally on the same page the whole time.
That's sick. Which is cool because, like, I'm such a basement artist. So, like, I'm just trying to find, like, reflective on how I feel. Is like, I went to a studio, like, once, and I was like, I got on the mic and I was just like, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I'm happy in my basement. You know what I mean? But, yeah, no, that's crazy because, like, it sounds like you guys literally sat there and wrote it together. Like it's a sick track, and I'm super excited for this to all.
And so we went back and forth, but it was like he didn't count out his bars. It was just all wrote out.
Right.
So I ran the hook first.
Right.
And then I ran my bars, and then he came in with more bars than I spit the first time.
Right.
So then I have to match those bars.
Yeah.
Right? So it just, it's really weird.
Yeah.
And it turned out, like, I don't know, it blew my mind how it turned out. Because even the hook,
it's sick.
it's the hook, the same hook.
Yeah.
But it's different.
Right.
Right?
No,
like
dude, I'm still, when do you have an idea of when it's dropping and everything?
Hell yeah, boy.
Let's talk about it.
So January 15th, it'll be dropping. So,
Okay,
what's
what
today?
is it today? Yeah, like the 9th or the 10th or something? Nick, Nick, what day is it?
Yeah.
The 9th.
The 9th.
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
6 days away.
Yeah.
Is the video dropping with it?
Fuck yeah.
Sick.
Yes.
Sick.
So shout out Rob Smith.
Oh, well,
this dude is one of the
Yeah.
hardest working fucking guys that I know.
Straight up.
So we shoot this video, and Greasy's like, yo, so I'll see some footage in about a week. And he says, I'll have it in 3 or 4 days or so. I go, yo, this motherfucker is going to send me footage tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure enough, he sends me some footage. Just rough, right? That's what I sent you, was just the rough.
Yeah.
And then he sends me another one.
Yeah, sick.
And it's
He's
cool.
just cooking.
And then he sends me the final version. So I had the final version this morning.
Sick.
Like very shortly after I got out of bed this morning.
Sick. That's huge return rate. Yeah, no, but you and Rob have been doing so much together. Like, he's come on some of our tour shows with you just to shoot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rob's been, and we got to get Rob on here so we could really dive into Rob, because, like, he did his film school and, like, he's got his own company now. But, like, I love the fact that you guys have that bond, because I feel like with artists, that's a huge bond. You need to have video. You need to have video, right? Because that's like the main, nobody, like right now, these guys don't know what we're doing, but we get to tell them now. You know what I mean? But like behind the scenes is just like, they don't see any of the work. Right?
No, that's right. Like, all the logistics that are put into just getting 2 or 3 people to the show.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you want someone to film for you. You want your homies to show up. You want the people that bought tickets to show up. Right? If you can get your guy that's filming there on time and doing his job, you're laughing.
Yeah.
Rob goes above and beyond every single time.
Yeah.
Like, he kills it. The footage that he comes with is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a bunch. I'm sorry, bro. It's coming. I promise. Like, a ton of fucking footage, man.
Sick.
Like, bomb
That's
shit.
huge.
Like,
and so that might work with, Ray was mentioning that Omni clip or whatever.
Okay.
That might be a super cool thing, because it was just like, put your footage in and it just shoots you out reels and stuff.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good thing. So what's up with 26? What are you thinking?
Well,
You got a video dropping.
I do.
New songs.
So yeah, we got the track
You
dropping.
got an album
We got a
coming,
video
Wayward, or
coming.
what?
I do have an album coming. Absolutely. I have all the beats. I have
Sick.
all the tracks wrote. I need some hooks, but I don't know. I think hooks are overrated. So
Yeah.
unless I
I
can
hate
get
hooks.
someone like, to sing something for me, like I got a couple singy ones.
Yeah.
But
Sick.
yeah, definitely another album
Yeah.
for sure.
Do you have a time frame, or are you just kind of rolling? Like, you gotta hit the studio. Are you using the Sarnia studio, or are you using somebody else?
No, so I do most of my recording with D at Ninth Dimension Studios there.
Yeah.
Very happy there.
90's doing crazy work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be hitting the studio actually tomorrow morning.
Sick.
Yeah. I gotta
Okay.
go button up a verse for Trippy 6.
Dope.
So like
That'll
like
be
you
sick.
said, making connections.
Yeah.
Right, you go to all these shows and you see people and they see you, and if they like you, then they want to work with you.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, yeah, and like that's I swear that is the thing. Like we were talking about getting showtime and like how that's so big, and it is very important because it helps your confidence on stage. But like I feel like at a show, like me as an artist going out to a show, whether it's LxstCauz show or it's, Marked Up Entertainment or something, you know what I mean? I feel like your performance is actually like 20 to 25% of winning the battle of that show. You know, where like it's everything off stage. You know, like you go in that crowd and like those guys are like, oh, yo, like I saw you up there. That was cool. And like work that, you know what I mean? Like make sure everybody talk to every single person. And like a big thing is you don't like the guy right beside you could change your life. And that's been, you know, that's been shown multiple times in what we've been doing. And yeah, like connections is everything.
Definitely. Get out of your head.
Yeah.
And just go over, say hi, introduce yourself, right? They already know who you are, right? You don't really need to introduce yourself, but you say, I seen you were fucking with my set.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam.
Thanks for, hey, I saw you rocking out there, dude. I appreciate that. I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean? Like that was cool.
Connection made.
Connection made. Right? And he's like, oh, well, yeah, man, like this is my buddy. Like we come here with these 4 people. And then it's just like boom, 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 right? Like, no, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Just putting yourself out there. You've already done it on stage, but now you have to continue to do that for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful.
Yeah. No, and I feel, I never understand how like the guys that like feel like they're super important and they're like the same opening act as I am, or like off in the corner, or like just, you know, standing somewhere that's like, I'm important. You know what I mean? It's like, are those guys getting it? Like, how are they getting it without doing this? You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's just...
Some people just naturally have a self-sense of entitlement.
Right.
They think they're important.
Right.
I think we come from a time where we understand that when you play the game, there's winners and there's losers.
Yeah.
Right? And the winners are the people who are going out there and they're doing the legwork. Right? You didn't sell enough tickets. So if the show hasn't started yet, where should you be?
Yeah.
You should be out front trying to sell those tickets.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Right? You have to put in the legwork, and it doesn't matter what kind. You want to sell merch, you can't just stand at your table and expect people to show up. You have to go out there. You have to be wearing your merch. You have to represent it.
Yeah. Throw a shirt off stage, and they're like, oh, yo, that was a sick shirt that they're throwing off stage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Check out this merch that we're wearing right now. You press this merch to come here tonight. Yeah. Black on gold. We've never had a black on gold thing going on.
No.
And you got 1213. And I know Nick right off the hop was like, what's 1213?
Yeah.
What's 1213? What is that?
Right. So if people know, you know right away. But 1213, that's LxstCauz.
Yeah.
LC 1213. That's it. 12-3, bro.
You remember the one time on stage? You put on this whole spiel about, and you and Eli, and you're like,
I did. I still stand by that, and
so
I'll get
cute,
anyone if someone will come, because, you know, I throw them up with both sides, right?
Let's do it.
So you put them together, and you have a heart under a roof.
Yeah.
And that's because this is the house that we fucking built.
Motherfucking family shit.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
We're out here.
No, it's like. Adorable. I actually love it.
It's literally what we're about, right? Yeah. We've built this place and we want to see it succeed. And like, bro, I'll fucking die for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out here screaming LxstCauz every fucking show.
Dude, and that's so sick. You know what I mean? Cuz like that's so sick because like we all have this same want.
Yeah.
Same drive, same ambition and motivation, like, and it's just, dude, this is becoming sweet, man. And you know what I mean? Like, and like straight up, like Wayward is like a staple in LxstCauz. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like anybody that knows what LxstCauz is knows exactly who the fuck you are. And I think that's just from your work ethic. And like, I've had people be like, oh, it feels like I'm kind of in the background sometimes. And I'm like, dude, just work. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get nothing from nothing, right? No. And you're a prime example from that, dude. You've been fucking... Dude, you work harder than fucking a lot of us.
Well, bro. I think what happens too is we get complacent. And so when people are doing certain jobs, then you expect that person to do that job.
Yeah.
But people forget that this is a fucking team. We're a family. And if we're not all working together, then shit's not working.
Yeah.
So if
100%.
someone is supposed to be hosting and that person is taking a piss,
Yeah.
or or they're caught up with a conversation with a fan, or they're selling
Yeah.
merch, or you know what I mean? You have to get up and grab the fucking mic
Yeah.
and introduce the next act.
Yeah, we all got to be on rhythm to
Right?
make a show work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is it convenient? No. But like, that's what you fucking do, because everything needs to happen, right? And you have people looking to us, you know?
Yeah.
What's going on? Well, Wayward, what's he doing?
Screaming like, "Where's Jonas?"
Right,
like,
right.
outside, you know, like,
and at first, bro, like, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. At first, it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, yo, like, why are we're
freaking
yo?
out.
I'm like, yo, this is literally cutting into my time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. And once you have that concept, then everything changes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got to run a show. I don't, I feel like we're doing good with that.
Yeah.
So what's in 26? What do we got? Do you got any shows already booked? Or
well, we're heading out, aren't we?
we're heading out. We're heading out big.
So I guess are we gonna talk about that? Or like,
no, we're not gonna talk. Well, no, but
how
let's
long
talk
is this
about.
gonna take to air?
Yeah, let's talk.
How long
like
is
a
it
week.
gonna take to air?
This will probably drop.
So
this
when are
week.
we gonna announce that?
Well, I got a couple. Yeah, well, I got a couple of dates left that we're booking, and then we're like solidified, and a big chunk of that's going to be dropping.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
I got a couple of shows on fucking crazy shit that's coming up, but I can't talk about it yet.
So we got this sweet merch that you pressed, literally coming here today, which is gold on black, which we've never had. Super sick. LxstCauz, Never Alone.
Yeah.
Let's top on Never Alone a bit.
The gold on black is absolute fire.
Unreal, dude.
I'm
It's
super
and I'm
excited
so like
about that.
black and white, eh? I'm like black and white only.
Yeah.
It's kind of like funny that it's black and white, but black and gold, dude, rips. Like
Yeah.
we look like champions.
Definitely, we certainly do.
Yeah, I like it. So Never Alone, tell us about that, man.
Never Alone. So, as you guys know, people that are close to me know, I was a drug addict for many years, and what a lot of people don't know or understand, that drug addiction often goes hand in hand with mental illness.
100%.
So often the people that are struggling, they don't fully understand what they're struggling with. They just know they're struggling. So then we turn to alcohol and drugs to cope, right?
Yeah.
Which is perfectly natural.
Yep.
But so
Seen all the time too. Like it's everywhere.
Everywhere, right? And so for me, and I see it more now too, that I've stopped drinking. So first I stopped using drugs, and now we're going on just over 6 years.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But now that I don't drink anymore too, I notice it more because I'm just paying attention. I'm more aware, right?
Right.
And you're absolutely right. It's everywhere. People are struggling everywhere. But we don't understand that we're not struggling alone.
Yeah.
There are people there that have been through the same struggles that we've been through, and they've made it out.
Yeah.
And they're making examples of their life, and you know what I mean, they're doing the right things. And so that's what Never Alone is about, just so that people understand that you aren't alone. You pick up the phone, you make a phone call,
Yeah.
you send a text,
Yeah.
right?
And like to touch on that, like literally, like through the holidays, we were all checking on each other. You know, we got like the LxstCauz group chat that we're like really involved with, right? Like that's what it's all about. And yeah, like even like I was just going through it there for a bit, for sure. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I've been in that actually like the last year and a half kind of, and I'm kind of starting to come out of that. But like in that time frame, it was like you called me up, you know, and you're just like, I'm pressing this merch. Oh, you know, I'm doing these everything. You're building a website. You know what I mean? Like you were doing all this stuff, and I was like, God damn, like I have so much to do that like you literally help push that, right? And like your energy feeds on people, and people can use that energy, right? So it's a huge mental illness is such a big thing. Like it's everywhere. Like everybody's fucking hurting from it, bro.
Yeah.
It's in the fucking air. You know what I mean?
It
Like
literally, it literally is. Yeah, yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, you look around the room, right? You go to your shows, right? We perform a lot, and you look around the room, and you have to know that 6 out of 10,
Yeah.
7 out of 10 people are struggling in some way, shape,
For
or
sure.
form. And I don't quote me on those numbers,
No,
you know what I
of
mean?
course
But
not.
like,
But
you come in contact with those people, and you talk with them,
Yeah.
and you understand.
People respect you for, saying this shit that you talk about, and, just being there to support that, and that's your message. You know what I mean? Like it's just, yeah, it's a community that can all come together, that needs to come together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we need people to get further with, I feel, mental illness. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
support is the biggest fucking factor.
100%. And the first step is understanding that there's something going on, right?
Yeah.
We are the first ones that know, but we don't want to admit it, right?
Yeah.
Most of us in the industry that we deal with are men, right? As artists and men, no one wants to admit that you got some shit going on.
Yeah.
You feel like somehow someone's going to judge you for that, right? But like there's no judgment here. Like I don't care why, you know what I mean? I don't care. And not that I don't care why. Why is not as important as what we can do to get away from that.
Definitely.
Right? Like I'm not a saint. I am not here to pass judgment on anyone.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm here to listen and
for
support.
sure. When you went through something like pretty kind of hardcore there, that would definitely be playing on that,
Absolutely.
If you, like, we were talking about it, we, missed it a bit
Yeah.
because our camera shut off and we're new to the podcast.
Yeah.
But that was a big thing that we touched on that we wanted to recapture.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll run through that for sure.
Yeah.
So a few years back, I guess it's more than a few years. COVID was a minute ago now.
Yeah.
So right at the beginning of COVID, I was working at a restaurant. My wife was working part-time.
Right.
No, not part-time. She was working full-time nights.
Right.
Night shift. And I would get up in the morning and we'd have coffee together. And I banged my elbow, bro. Like, this sounds so ridiculous when I say it out loud. I've told it like more than a couple times now. But like, I banged my elbow, bro, so hard on the hutch. And like, I remember just like clutching my elbow and being like, whoo, like I was carrying on, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And next thing I know, I'm like, Barbara's kind of pulling me off of the chair. I don't know, like she said I had stopped breathing.
Jesus.
So it was like a whole thing. I peed myself.
Yeah,
Cause
crazy.
she's like, I remember coming to, and I never seen her so scared.
Right. No shit.
Yeah, we have to go to the hospital right now. I'm calling an ambulance. And I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Like, we're not going anywhere. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Because for me, it wasn't a thing, right? It was just like,
right,
you were there and then you weren't.
Right.
So she's like, you had a seizure or something, or we have to go to the hospital. I'm like, well, I have to get changed. I have to change my pants.
No shit.
And then
were you super like concussed as fuck or anything, or like did you kind of come back?
It was like, I don't know. I was kind of like slow and in a daze.
Right.
It felt like work to just speak and move.
Okay. Crazy, yeah.
Like so.
Don't have to super detail it. Sorry,
okay, no. So the only thing I can compare it to is like overdosing.
Right.
It was very similar to like if you're on the verge of overdosing and you're just not quite there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure how else to explain it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so we go off to the hospital. It's a whole thing. The seizure. Okay. They do some scans and whatever. It's tumor.
Right.
So, okay. Kind of send us home. So, like, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Tumor. Like,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff happens on your brain. Scar tissue develops, lesions. I'm
Right.
like, it's just a lesion. It's not even a big deal. I'm like, yo, I don't even use that part of my brain anyway.
Right.
But I was like, seriously, like cracking jokes about it on the way home. And then they gave me these pills. The doctor gave me these pills for the seizures.
Right.
And the pills made me all fucked up. They like made me start passing out.
Crazy.
So I'm like, I'm not taking these pills.
Yeah, for sure.
And the doctor's like, well, listen, if you don't take the pills, then I can't sign off on you like driving and whatever, right? Like,
Right.
and I was like, bro, were you not listening when I talked earlier? Like, I don't drive anyway. Like, what are you saying to me right now? Like I can go to work, right?
Yeah.
You could,
Yeah.
get on a plane. Like,
Right.
Yeah, because that was like the biggest. Yeah, go to work.
Yeah.
But no, you couldn't go to work. You're a mess, bro. Like, there's no.
Yeah.
So anyway, then it turns out like it's not. They're like, it's a tumor, but it's like, it's cancer.
Right.
Because you have this brain tumor. Because I guess the way the size of it is what determined.
They're like, yeah.
So then I'm like, I start getting prepared, right? And I start like changing my life. I start doing all these things that I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But never really had the opportunity or didn't have the proper support behind me.
Yeah.
To move me forward to do those things, right?
Right.
And now, like, my wife, I don't know if we got the bit earlier about the scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah, I think it
Right?
missed.
So, like, she's been my biggest supporter, my biggest push, because whenever I get slacking, I'll be scrolling through Facebook.
Right.
And she's like, well, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just scrolling through Facebook.
Yeah.
45 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm scrolling through Facebook. Well, shouldn't you be writing?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Me,
dude.
yes, I should. You're absolutely right. I should be writing, or building the website, or like,
putting it towards
doing something. Just sitting there,
which is a huge support push needed for sure.
Because like everyone else, bro, I get stuck there. I'll be there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
me
so,
every night, dude.
So huge support there. And when I was like, I think I'm gonna start rapping because of the trip with Robbie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So I wrote that track with Robbie, and that was like a go before. I had bought a package, got all this merch. In the package was this,
Which is
track.
a super cool opportunity for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Homie's house. That was the whole.
And you like flew
concept.
out, right?
Yeah. He flew me out to Kelowna.
Yeah.
Spent the weekend
That's sick.
with him.
Kelowna's beautiful.
I ended up spending an extra day. It was
Right.
it was great. It was really good experience to like learn and see what's up. And he had like a lot of positive things to say about the bars that I had sent.
Right.
So when he's like, well, send me a couple. And I'm like, I just wrote, and I always overwrite anyway. So I sent him, I don't know, 50 bars or something.
Right.
Like it was, quite a few, quite a few.
Sending it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did he send you a beat, or like, is that how that worked?
Yeah. He had a beat already made. I can't remember who made the beat now.
Okay.
But
whatever.
Yeah, a dope beat. It's an unreleased track. Like he recorded the song.
Right.
And like I have it, he's got it. It's unreleased.
Yeah.
I perform the track often, actually, like plenty of times.
Right.
Shine Together. That's the track.
True. Fuck yeah.
But when he ended up putting the track together, he used a lot of my bars.
Yeah.
So, and it had only good things to say. So then when I heard it come out,
fuck yeah.
and I heard how many bars actually went in,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, wait a second. Like maybe
I could do more with that.
Right?
Yeah, that felt good.
Right? Here's the opportunity.
Yeah.
And
totally.
You're probably dying, so you better grab that opportunity while you can.
Right.
Right?
So just that's wild.
Which is literally, and I just grabbed it and I ran with it.
Right.
And then 2 years roughly, the doctor calls one day, and he's just like, "Yeah, it's not cancer." Like right snotty too, bro.
Oh
like
my
I owed him money or something. Like
Oh
it was
my
it was I
That's-
remember getting off the phone and looking at Barbara, looking at my wife, and being like, "It's not cancer." And she's like looking at me. I'm like expecting more, but like that was it.
Yeah.
That's all I had. It's not cancer.
Jesus.
So just a clump of tumors. Like I said, don't
Yeah.
even use it. Get
Right.
little headaches every now and then, but it is what it is. Not a problem. Just goes to show, doctors don't know everything.
Yeah.
Like they're just people.
Yeah. That's wild though. That's wild for 2 years for you to be in the spot of like that mindset.
Thank you, COVID.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Fuck.
Right, bro? Can you remember trying to get a doctor's appointment?
True.
Because that's basically what it was. It was you'd wait months and months.
Yeah.
Like unless you were like literally dying right now, you weren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. But well, it's not that.
No.
So that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And now now you're cooking.
Now we're here, and I'm still grabbing every opportunity that presents itself.
Yeah. And the semicolon, because like I know originally I didn't really know the meaning behind the semicolon, and I know some people don't.
Okay.
So like
yeah,
describe
for sure.
that.
So the semicolon,
Because people get it tattooed on them and shit, right? Like,
they do a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So the semicolon is about like addiction awareness, mental health awareness. So again, like everything that we're standing for, everything that I'm speaking about, it's all umbrellaed. This is now the new symbol, I guess.
Right.
So, and I just assume, like, I figured
Never alone.
this is right, like that's what we're about.
Yeah.
So I should incorporate that into what I'm doing and what I'm saying, and maybe some people that wouldn't speak up will see that and have the courage to stand up and speak up. And you know.
Definitely. And you've been doing more than just that though, because like you started these Facebook hubs, and these Facebook hubs are like communities. Like
So my cousin Gary, he started the hubs, and he started a hub specifically for me, the Never Alone hub.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is an online community where people can go, and it started just basically like for my fans, for people that I made contact with at shows.
Yeah.
Right. People that I'm like my phone's always on.
Yeah.
You can call me at any time. You can message me anytime. I might not answer right then, but I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Right? But this is a place where at any time we have over 300 members. So there's
Which is sick because it just started. It just started like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
Like I guess 6 weeks or something maybe. I don't know. It hasn't been that long. But
it's fresh.
Yeah, definitely. But so between our 300 plus members, there should be someone else online at any given time to try to take over, right?
Yeah, and it's active. Like there's people, commenting like, everybody have a good day. Like, if you got something you need to say, like, I'm chilling today, blah, blah, let's talk about it. Or like just, it is an active hub of a community for that. It's super sick to see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There are active members all the time. People are like showing up with issues, with problems that are being solved and helped by other community members. Yeah. Right? Which was huge. I honestly thought I would start this hub and I would just be overwhelmed with people with problems, because like, let's face it, right? We all got them. Everybody's got the problems, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So but it wasn't like that. It was a lot of people reaching out saying, hey, I'm here to support. Right. I've had my own struggles, and here we are. And I was like, this is literally perfect, because this is why we built this. Right? We're not doctors and we're not psychiatrists.
And, like, that's a good support system. You know what I mean? Like if like when you're going through some actual shit and like, cause like with LxstCauz, you know what I mean? We're basically our own hub. You know what I mean? Of like artists that are just a support system for each other to continue doing what we want to do, and we're building off each other, which is building us all. You know what I mean? So like, these communities are like, I feel such a safe space. You know what I mean? Like it's such a motivating area to get involved with.
I do, and people see the Never Alone thing, and they like it. It's cool, but this is just the beginning. Never Alone is like the bottom rung.
Right.
It's all up from here.
Yeah.
The things that are coming, umbrella, everything. There's more things to take care of us.
Totally. No, I love that, dude. I love that, and I love that you stand on that and you just push that, and it's not even that you just push it, but you actually show it. You know what I mean? And like that's, yeah, man. Stoked to have you on the team and just be part of everything that we're doing. And like you're killing everything, bro. Like you're the hardest working dude I think going right now. Man, just hit like we talked on the 100 shows, but like, dude, that's like congrats on that again. Like that's huge, man. Like
thank you.
You're just killing it, bro.
I guess it is a really big deal, and I'm always like, yo, it's a really big deal, and I'm always like calm and cool, and like it's not a big deal. But I feel like if I celebrate too hard, that's somehow going to take away the hunger for the next thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like I have a goal and I've accomplished the goal. And it's like, yay, awesome. What's next?
Yeah. Exactly.
What's next? Because I'm still that addict.
Yeah.
Only now I spend all my money and all my time on music and trying to better myself and better my people.
Yeah. No, fuck yeah, dude. And you're not just spending money, you're making money now. And that's what's fucking cool, dude.
100%. But I came in eyes wide open.
Yeah.
I knew when I came in that this was a business. I didn't think I was going to come in and get signed to a big label.
Exactly. You have to build you as a brand.
Yeah.
Right? And if you brand yourself, like with Never Alone, you know, we got LxstCauz, like we're building, it's not, there's so much more, you know.
Shout out to Wendigo.
Wendigo for sure.
My guy.
We
worked on the Never Alone thing for a while.
Yeah.
It didn't just come natural, although it was like the first thing my wife suggested.
True.
I was like, no, I think we can come up with something better. Yeah, no, it's facts, man. I think
Barbara's always
better.
right.
I've said it so many times, right? And I should have just ran with it right off the hop, but then I spent another couple weeks and I'd call him and I'd be like, yo, I got it.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no.
But not even just your merch though. Well, like Barbara's got her own thing going, and she's doing some crazy things because like with the crocheting stuff, she made Larissa this sweater.
Creations, is that Sweet and Sinful Creations.
Yeah.
Shout out to Barbara.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to put a picture out in like the comments of something of like the sweater she made Larissa. It was like skulls, but it was like the craziest thing handmade I think I've ever fucking seen in my life, to be honest. Like cool as fuck.
It was,
and she's been fucking grinding, bro. You guys are like a fucking powerhouse duo, dude. Like, and I love it. You guys are fucking awesome, man.
It's the buffet, bro.
Fuck
It's about time and it's about right. I got cut, right? It's about time in the buffet, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I just feel like I never have enough time, right?
Right.
So you it's like going to the buffet. You pile everything on your plate because you wanna get a little bit of everything because, you know, you can only eat so much. But then you get back to the plate and what you want to eat, what you need to eat first it's on the bottom and. That's Django with food, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
no, and it's a sick metaphor actually, because like that is a big thing. Is like even like with what we're all doing is like we try to build so much all the time that it's like you can build all that, but when you pile too much on, you actually get like stagnant. It's like you'll have too much going on that that might not be for me specifically. You know what I mean? I'm like. I get too much going on, and then I'm like, I start stressing out that I have too much going on. Overloaded.
Yep.
And I actually heard this thing where, like, I forget who I heard it from, and it was recently, but it was like, you can have 10 things going on, in your brain, after you have those 10 things, that's where it's like, you become overloaded. And that could be bullshit, dude. You know what I mean? But like, I actually thought about it, and like, maybe it was 5. Maybe it was even 5. I don't know. I just heard it recently, but like, I've actually like taken that in, and like, even with like, you know, we're booking a lot of shit right now. It's like sectioning it, and then like, okay, we did this big part of it. Now let's do that second big part of it.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do all of it at once and just like totally, you know, shun down kind of. But yeah, it's just it's all live and learn, I feel. You know what I mean? Like, and you got to take every fucking lesson. You got to take every loss. You know, every loss is a lesson.
100%.
You know, L's are lessons. You can take a loss, but you can fucking learn from that, and that becomes a W. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, if you never lost,
Yeah.
you never fucking won.
Yeah.
Right? Like, George St. Pierre, my guy,
Just
he said, if you want to be a champion, you have to act like a champion.
no shit.
And I literally lived by those words ever since I heard him say that.
Fucking right.
If you want to be the best, you have to act like the best.
Right.
That's
No shit.
literally manifest that into creation.
Fucking right. Manifestation is everything.
It is.
Well, dude, I think it's been a fucking pleasure having you as our first episode of Lxst Talks, dog. And I think it works perfectly because we're, you know, if you think LxstCauz, Wayward is right there. You know what I mean? Like, it's hand in hand. And bro, thank you so much for coming on, helping us start this, telling your story, telling how, you know, just everything, man. I think we had a great episode.
I think it was a blast. I came quite nervous, and
Yeah, it was a little.
all this is
I know we got.
it's unnerving.
Yeah.
But no, this was fantastic.
Yeah.
I was absolutely honored, and yeah, I am still honored.
Fuck yeah, man.
Lxst
Thank you
Cause,
again.
baby. We out here.
LxstCauz for life, bro. Well, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, let's thank you, bro. Let's shut this down and see you on the next episode.
That's it. Jonas Brown.
Wayward.
Wayward. LxstCauz.
Peace.
Peace.